Hi there, I'm Pooja Sharma. I head the pre-sales solutioning and customer experience for ValueFirst, which practically means my team and I, we ensure smooth onboarding, implementation, and post-sale service for all of you. I also take care of meta relationships since the time of the inception of Business API in India and at our organization. To let you know a little about ValueFirst, it enables business communications and customer engagements for enterprises like you all over several channels like SMS, RCS, WhatsApp, email, chatbots, voice, Truecaller, etc. So, practically you can think about it like that. From the time you get up till the time you go to your bed, we are touching or having a conversation with you in many forms and shape, be it booking a cab for your office, be it ordering lunch from outside, or ordering something for your loved ones, planning a MMT trip. That's how it is. And we are touching you in various forms. So we were founded in 2003, and now we are a part of Tanla Group of companies, which makes us the #1 CPaaS player in the country with 80 billion. Okay, just 1 second. You did not give me the trigger. Okay, thank you so much. So with 80 billion interactions annually, 3.5K customers, over 900 connectivities across the globe, and 99.99% uptime that we deliver to you, 740 bit site score, which I'm sure a lot of CMOs are today looking out for. And last but not the least, my personal favorite, which is 95% of CSAT, which is almost impossible to achieve in a B2B space like this, but we did it. Well, it has been a very interesting conversation so far, and we do understand that, in today's time, CMO's life, marketeers' life have become very difficult from what it was. We heard it from Rishi, we heard it from a lot of people that how things have changed, evolved over a period of time. So we do understand and acknowledge that how the marketing campaigns today are not as simple as we used to think or say. While we know that with 500 million plus internet users in India, with India being the third largest digital economy and ever increasing adoption, of course, we might think that the digital penetration might be easy and running those clicky ad campaigns might be easy. But the truth is the CMOs are challenged today more than ever to drive adoption, to acquire new customers, to retain and engage the old ones. And it's simply because the consumer behavior is changing and is changing very fast. You can't expect any loyalty from the consumers today because of their experimental and explorative nature. So marketers today are not just looking at having effective communication with their customers, but also they're looking at driving a immersive, personalized, intuitive campaign or communication with the customers. So we all need one-stop shop solution which can cater to many marketeers, almost all your marketing needs today, and ensure that we are reaching out to the right audience in their preferred time, on their preferred app, to build a killer marketing strategy. And that's why I'm going to be talking about WhatsApp. Why WhatsApp? I mean, ValueFirst is, or rather offers, state-of-the-art solutions on other OTT channels as well, like RCS, Truecaller, and of course WhatsApp. But WhatsApp, because I'm sure you all know, in layman, if I have to talk about it, I might not just find you physically in your office, at your home, or maybe, over calls. But I am sure to find you on WhatsApp sooner than every other channel or every other way, right? You might not just want to walk out for picking up a call which would land to your phone, but you will check your WhatsApp at least twice or thrice in this session, that I'm very sure of, right? We all know that WhatsApp is the messaging app where we are spending most of our time as a user. And it brings about with, of course, that said, we also know that, it is a most powerful channel with other capabilities of Meta, and that's backed by the stats. 1 billion people connect with businesses' account across Meta messaging every week. 600 million conversations happen between people and businesses every day. 68% say that WhatsApp is a high priority for them, and 44% expect to increase spends in business messaging significantly. So that is how powerful WhatsApp is today, WhatsApp for business, right? Here's what we have from our customers. Two of our very renowned customers, IND Money, Ashish Kashyap from IND Money had to say, WhatsApp business platform is a very reliable channel, and with high readability and high reach, our utility messages to the users have contributed to lessening users' anxiety and thereby increasing confidence in their service. Kshitish Dogra from Indigo had to say, if your goal is to enhance customer engagement in line with the larger business goals, in a shorter time, use WhatsApp for business promotional tools. For long-term engagement, WhatsApp Business API is an easily scalable tool to gauge various use cases like customer experience, drive signups, etc. So this is why I'm talking about WhatsApp today for sure. I'll just quickly walk you through a few features about WhatsApp. Few features that can be used by the marketeers very effectively to drive campaigns and get to the ideal ROI which they have thought about. So obviously we know it's verified, so when it lands onto the user's mobile phone, they know that it's not going to be a scam, it is verified business and it is safe, and that builds the first and very confidence in the user to go ahead further with it. It has features like CTWA, which I'm going to be explaining in my subsequent slides, two-way interactive chatbots, of course. It has to be, today conversations have to be interactive, have to be immersive, and that's the need of the marketeers. Not just that, much more, which we'll listen and understand in CTWA and the conversions API features of WhatsApp. Clubbed with that, we of course know that on WhatsApp we can send rich media conversations, and that gives a different feel. I mean, we just heard about short form videos and how effective are those, right? So we know that today the masses are looking out for something that is interesting, that is something that they can connect with, and that's what exactly you could do by utilizing features like this. Payments is another powerful tool on WhatsApp. Imagine there are a lot of drop-offs which happen from one panel to another, from navigating the user from one panel or one app to another, right? We can save all those drop-offs by ensuring that we have payment mechanism in the same very window where you're going ahead and giving options to your users to choose from, be it the favorite dress that they would have liked, be it they want to go ahead and choose more sizes, maybe they want to see that into a different color, or maybe to an extent of they being able to imagine and literally see that that how that dress or how that lip shade or how that shirt is going to look on them. They can virtually see all of that on that single window. And then without giving them a chance to think about or give it a second thought, you can prompt the customer to make the payment, right? Because what happens is the user drops off when the user gets the time to procrastinate, to think about it, shall I go ahead with it or not? Or to think it like that, shall I go ahead and compare it with the competitive brands? And that's where the game changes. So we don't want to be giving any time to the consumer to be able to think or give it a second thought, and give them that payment options right then and there, be it the native payments of WhatsApp, be it the UPI, be it the payment gateway that you want to go ahead and integrate, but give them several options that they can choose from and make the payments there. The journey just doesn't stop there, because you can also go ahead and send them the shipment details, the order details, the shipment tracking, and after a few days, nudge them with similar products or whatever you think could be the good campaign for that customer could be. So there are powerful features that we are going to be unleashing and repondering on, which we all know exist today, but maybe we are not able to go ahead and make use of them in the way the marketeers can. So what are click to WhatsApp ads? It's a very powerful way of going ahead and showing the ads on Facebook and Instagram, where most of the masses stay or are there. You can showcase the ads on their preferred apps and ensure that you are tapping all type of generations, right? So the Gen Zs and trying to cope up with the Gen Zs you will see on the Instagram, and you will also be able to get the mid-senior people on Facebook. So practically you're tapping majority of your audiences on these two platforms. So you showcase an ad there, and in a matter of click, you get the customer onto WhatsApp and start the journey of going ahead and selling the product, getting the payment, sending the order confirmation, sending the shipment tracking messages like I just mentioned, and whatnot, re-nudging them with another campaign. So these are the journeys that I just spoke about very briefly that can be done right from Facebook to Instagram, or Facebook and Instagram to WhatsApp, and you can do so much with it. We can have full funnel journey made out of only one channel, which is WhatsApp. So this is how we can drive more sales today. We can see where the drop-offs happening, what is it that the consumers are likely to go ahead and purchase. All of that can be clubbed with Agent AI, which was earlier on the previous screen, which also can be integrated with the intelligent systems, wherever they reside. We can talk to them. We have capabilities as ValueFirst to go ahead and talk to different AI systems and tools and get you to interact with your customers instantaneously right there in the same window and answer to all their queries and concerns or questions that it could be. So the more use cases that you can think of on WhatsApp, the more is what you can drive on WhatsApp. There's no limitation, there is no end to it, is what I want to convey. So this is one of our customers, Indigo, which we take a lot of pride in, India's largest airline, which we cater to, and they have practically built everything over WhatsApp today, right from a consumer just holding the phone, and he doesn't even have to type it all, and he can go ahead and make his itinerary, book the flights just by going ahead and speaking on WhatsApp. So you just have to say, and you can all try it also, You can, while this is a summer season, I'm sure you all are planning for holidays. You can try this out. You just have to go onto the Indigo WhatsApp number and see for yourself that you just go ahead and talk to the chatbot saying that we are two adults, want to go from, wrong example, but Goa, from Delhi to Goa, two adults on these dates. And it'll give you all the flight options of Indigo. You can literally choose from there and do your book, your flight bookings right from there. So likewise, there have been a lot of use cases that we have onboarded for Indigo. Imagine not just that, you can go ahead and book the, your meals over the same WhatsApp window. You can go ahead and, follow through. You can get your PNR. You can go ahead and book other ancillary service also in the same window. That's how a comprehensive experience can be built for customers, for brands today. This is a campaign that we did last Independence Day with MyGov for Har Ghar Tiranga. And we were thrilled to see the enthusiasm and patriotism of the citizens when the government urged the citizens to go ahead and click their selfies, send it to the WhatsApp, and by way of doing that, they were trying to engage the masses and the citizens to be a part and celebrate and be proud of the Independence Day and carry that emotion, that sentiment forward in many ways, for many days, different forms and shapes. This was one of it that we did for Har Ghar Tiranga. It was a massive campaign where the masses were urged to go ahead and click their selfies, send it on the WhatsApp number. In turn, through AI mechanisms, we could embed the Tiranga in the back of the selfies, and it was sent back. And this was literally very, very viral on Instagram and, in various communities. And this is something that we are personally very, very proud of, because it was a large-scale bulk push campaign that we did that reached 58 million users. So you can imagine the reachability of, the scale at which the campaigns can be done. 9 personalized Tiranga cards were generated. 42% user engagement was achieved, and the read rate was observed 82%, which is massive. So that is a great campaign for all of us, and we are very proud about it.
Imagine being able to integrate your business messaging efforts to take your advertising on Meta to the next level. Conversions API now supports messaging channels. Integrate your service with Meta technologies for a streamlined way to share data across channels, including your business chats. To help you improve your visibility of customer interactions across channels, better measure the value of your ads that click to message, and improve their performance with data-driven decisions. To get started today, go to the Data Sources tab within the Events Manager to start the integration or work with a messaging partner. Leverage one unified integration and unlock your marketing data's full potential while respecting people's privacy to help improve your measurement capabilities, drive more sales, and spend smarter. Ready to power your click-to-message ad performance? Try Conversions API for business messaging today.
So Conversions API is an API where we can go ahead and keep feeding back, ValueFirst and enterprises keep feeding back the data points of the conversions that have actually happened. What it'll do is Meta will keep optimizing and enhancing the advertisements that they're running, and that is how you can get the best ROI which you actually intend to. It'll on the fly keep on understanding the user profile, segment it, going ahead and pushing the ad campaign to similar kind of people who have more proficiency to buy the product that you're doing a campaign for. So this is what we have today. Other than that, I think I'm already running time. Yeah. This is just the last one that I'd like to go ahead and spend time on. LIC. LIC is our one of the major insurer companies in India, as we know, and is one of our biggest customers. We have been doing a lot of use cases with them, and soon you will see that you're being nudged by LIC for all the dues and the payments that you have to make. So 2.5 lakh plus chat sessions every month on WhatsApp. Inquiries, 45% inquiries about policy status and premium due. 50 million plus utility messages that were sent. And by the way, these numbers are a little older. We have really come a long way from what we did at the time of this case study. So you can understand that the kind of brands that we are making an impact with all the features which are enabled on WhatsApp. If you guys have any queries, we can go ahead and talk about it after the session. And here we have Indigo, again our favorite. Just to walk you through about it very quickly, it's 200% increase in clicks to install ratio compared to other acquisition channels. 300% increase in install to booking conversions, and now 2x return on ad spends. This is what we have been able to bring up Indigo to this level. That's about it. Thank you so much.